All right, so I think we should start off with some chipping. What's the first thing that you see a lot of people getting wrong?
Sure. Well, I see a lot of golfers that want to watch too much golf on TV. Not that you can watch too much, but watch a lot of the golfers like to flop the ball in the air. Phil Mickelson, a lot of them like to flop that in the air. I like to see golfers try to keep the ball a little bit closer to the ground. So maybe instead of taking that 60-degree wedge or that 58-degree wedge, that maybe you take a pitching wedge, a 9-iron, and try to keep it a little bit lower, where you're going to get some more run. There's a lot of variables. Obviously, we got a little bit of wind today, popping it in the air. The wind can have an effect on it. If the green is hard or soft, it can have an effect popping it in the air, where it's going to bounce, or maybe if it's really soft, it's going to hit and just stop. I think of it as treating it more like a putt. We're popping something over the longer grass, the fringe and the rough if you're in it, and getting it rolling on the green like a putt. So a wedge, a 9-iron, and depending how far away you are, you might even try 8, 7, something like that. So one thing that I'd like to see a golfer do when they are going to try to keep it a little bit lower is play the ball a little bit more back in their stance, a little bit towards their back foot.
Okay.
As a right-handed golfer, you're keeping it a little bit more back towards your right foot, and you're going to push your hands a little bit ahead of the club, and then all you're going to do is make that pitching or that putting motion, where you just arms and shoulders, not a whole lot of wrist involved, and pop that ball. Like I said, get the ball over the longer stuff. Maybe as we're going to chip, maybe about a 35, 40-foot chip here. You want to maybe try to fly it about 15 feet. So maybe about 10, 15 feet on the green.
Let it run out?
Let it roll the rest of the way.
Okay. Well, let's give it a try here. So a little bit further back in the stance, instead of up here.
Stance, yeah.
We have it back here, and
hands a little bit more ahead than you might normally get. Now
hands forward.
Set up really good there. Now all you're going to do is just make that little putting motion, pop the back of that ball.
So we're just gonna do something like this here.
There you go.
Okay.
There you go.
Got the roll, but not enough carry, I don't think.
Quite, yeah.
Let's.
Not bad for a first shot. Not bad for a first shot. Okay. Okay. Now we got a little bit in between. Let's fix it right there. You got a little bit short, a little bit long. Now we're gonna take it. Motion's good. Just shorten that motion up a little bit.
Oh.
Okay.
That one didn't get up.
Not too bad there. I tell golfers when you're chipping on the green, don't focus as much on the hole as it is maybe like a tractor tire.
An area.
An area around it. If I get you inside of 10 feet, you got a chance to make the putt. If you barely chunk it, flop it up in the air, and you're right on the edge here, and you got a 35-footer, that's when the 3 putts and the scores start going up. So.
Okay. Well, let's see if I can get one at least a little bit closer.
You got it.
Oh, there's the chunk.
There's a chunk. Okay.
I have something to work on.
You got something to work on. All right. So we got a little meat on that bone here after that chip shot. So you as a golfer, what's one of the things that maybe you struggle with when you're on the putting green, Jared?
So I think the two big things are pace, especially when I have a downhill putt such as this. My worst nightmare is getting so close to the hole, but then rolling off the back of the green.
Right.
Biggest nightmare. And then just reading the greens in general. You know, is it going to break left, break right? Sometimes you see those roller coaster greens where it looks like it's going both ways. So any tips on that?
Well, I guess, yeah, a couple things that you can think about. I mean, number one is, you know, I teach beginning golfers to advanced golfers is, okay, when you're on the putting green, if you're having trouble figuring out where the break is, take a bucket, imagine like you have a bucket of water and you're going to pour it. We're right here, we're going to pour that water right on this green. Where is that water going to go?
Okay, so it looks like it's going downhill slightly right to left, so.
Yep, good read there, good read there.
It's didn't break as much as I thought it would.
Didn't break as much, not bad for a first putt, for his first putt of the spring here at Timberline. So second one here, obviously it's not very much break, so I would try to stay maybe inside the hole Try to play it fairly straight.
Be a little bit more direct on this putt, see if that helps.
All right.
As you said, I didn't get it there.
I didn't get there. They say something about 99.9% of all putts left short don't go in, but but still, that's better read on that, better roll, and I'm pretty confident you can make that next one there.